starts going into psychic mode, and I'm going, what's going on? She said to me, this was March 1990. She says, I'm being told to tell you, you're going to go out on a world stage and reveal great secrets. That one man cannot change the world, but one man can communicate the message that can change the world. And that you are going to face enormous opposition, but they will always be there to protect you. And lots of other things like that, all of which have come true. And that from this moment, you are going to be led to knowledge. And at other times, knowledge will be put into your mind. This is March 1990. And I'm like, something here, literally here, was saying, go with it, go with it. Other parts of me were going, what? From that moment, synchronistically, what people call coincidence, information has come into my life in various ways. People, documents, personal experience, books, all of it, which has been like some unknown, invisible force handing me pieces in a puzzle to put it together. And that's where the information's, come from in this incredibly synchronistic way. And what I was told at that time was that a transformation of human consciousness was coming. And I called, the first book I wrote on this, I called Truth Vibrations, because what I was told was that there was a vibrational energetic change coming, which was going to have two main effects. One, it was going to wake people up from their coma that they'd been put in, an induced coma. The most awake would be affected first, but eventually people then solid gold in coma were going to start to awaken, and they were going to start to see that the world, reality, who they were, is not who they thought it was. The other thing I was told would happen as a result of this truth vibration change, and this is why I called it Truth Vibrations, was that all that had been hidden from us was going to come to the surface where we could see it. And when I think back to the world of March 1990, there was absolutely no evidence that anyone was awakening to anything, and certainly not that all had been hidden from us was coming to the surface. And now we look now. And I've watched over this 30 years, particularly over the last 10, even more over the last 5, more over the last 2, more and more people just looking with new eyes at the world, re-evaluating the world, asking questions they wouldn't have asked before. And what's happening in people, those people, is that their consciousness is shifting. It's starting to expand. And as it expands, it moves beyond the 5-sense prison. And it starts to access consciousness awareness outside of this reality. And that can start to trigger intuitive knowing, a feeling that actually something's not right, or a feeling that what we're being told is not how it is. And people start to question. And when you question this system that we live in, it's found wanting immediately. It's the fact that people don't question it. It's its only way of survival. And I'm seeing this in more and more people. They are expanding their awareness, and they're starting to see with new eyes. And the key is opening this, because this is our connection to that expanded state of consciousness. And when you open that, not only do you access intuitive inspiration and all that stuff, you lose the fear that is the human prison, because love does not fear. Love is the absence of fear, as evil is the absence of love. And so this gives you an extraordinary freedom where you just do what you know to be right, and you just say what you know to be right.
They literally just finessed the whole world, deep divers, within a couple of months. Like, sheesh. First they said, hey, everybody has to stay indoors. Do not go outside. Stay in lockdown. Then they said, okay, you can go outside, but you can't meet anybody. Like, you gotta self-isolate. Stay 6 feet away from anybody you encounter. Then they said, hey, you have to wear a mask everywhere you go. You see, they want this to be the new normal for you, your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. I remember those t-shirts, Deep Divers, no fear. Do you remember those? One of the slogans was like this: are you just going to stand there and bleed? Or are you going to do something about it? You see, when I come to nature, no masks are allowed, okay? Because you got to really inhale that good ass prana, baby. Because the babies being born in this time, this is their new normal, unless we all do something about it. And we can all do so much about this. We can all start speaking up. Deep divers, use your platforms to make noise. Bang your doors, for goodness sakes. Because if you don't do anything about this, you will have to tell future generations that you didn't do anything when they were locking down the entire planet. You are so powerful, deep divers. That's why they have to control you. That's why they have to implement laws and say, hey, you have to do this, you have to do that. All of this is about restricting movement, because I told you, 2020 is actually 2012 in the Ethiopian Orthodox calendar. The Mayan calendar ended December 21st, 2012. The precession of the equinoxes, the great year, every 25,920 years. We are approaching the age of Aquarius. That's why they have to lock down the planet, because 2020 vision symbolizes the third eye opening. Oh, baby. And it's happening. So many people are waking up all around the world, and it's amazing. So don't let them take your breath away, literally. You have rights. When you realize you're a sovereign being, when you realize that being free is your birthright, you have to stand up for what you believe in. If you don't, they will take everything away from you. We don't have to endure, because we didn't come here to live like this. They want to put you in a cage. They want to put you in a prison, not just a physical prison, but a prison of your mind. That's why every single day the media are spewing out fake news. And I told you, deep divers, your greatest asset is your voice. If you lose your freedom of speech, you have lost everything. I repeat, if you lose your freedom of speech, you have lost everything. You don't have to go along with what everyone else is going along with. You can say, hey, stop the experiment. I don't want to be part of this, because I told you, it's all a game of Simon Says. Simon says, you can't go there, so I can't go here. Simon says, wear a face mask, so I wear a face mask. You don't question, and you have to question critically to get out of the matrix, because the more you bow down to authority, the more they will trample over you. So if you think, hey, ain't got nothing to do with me, oh, it will soon, they want you in lockdown for the next 18 months. Well, now they want you in lockdown forever, because guess what? Mr. Gates has already said, hey, the second wave is coming. Uh-oh, pandemic 2 is coming. You see, they got names for these pandemics. Pandemic 2, pandemic 3, it's like a movie, because it is a movie. The whole world is a stage. So you have to realize that it's all an illusion. Everything that's happening out there, it's all about them controlling you. And you have to say, actually, I have to not believe in this illusion. This is the solution. Say this affirmation. I am becoming my own self-fulfilling prophecy. The universe is always protecting me. The universe will. And that's why the universe is always protecting me. The universe is always working in my favor. I attract beautiful souls to me every single day. We do a little samba, baby. 7-day vegan challenge. I literally wake up with a whole bunch of grapes in my mouth. I'm eating the best plant-based foods every single day, because I know I came here to live like royalty, and that includes eating the best foods in the world. I say I always attract beautiful vibrations to my life, and that's what's happening. Now, if you have a mindset of fear, and this is what they want to keep you in, because they want to take your breath away. You watch the news, oh, I'm scared of everything. I'm scared of everyone. Now they've got you afraid of other people. Don't come near me. If this is the reality in your mind, this now becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you're scared of something, you start to manifest that reality. And that's what's happened, because there's something called a placebo effect, where you take a sugar pill, you think it's going to heal you, and then it actually heals you. because that's the power of the mind. There's also something called a nocebo effect, where there's no sugar pill. You just heal yourself and think it's a sugar pill. There is something called epigenetics. Check out the work of Dr. Bruce Lipton. We've had him on the show. Epigenetics is how your perception can alter your DNA. And that's why it's so powerful right now to learn how to control your thoughts, to learn how to manifest the reality you want, not the reality they want for you. This is how you move out of the matrix, because if you don't, they will take your breath away. So we empower ourselves by realizing we are all the same. We are just energy in human form, experiencing life for a brief moment in time. They want to take your breath away, deep divers, and I'm like, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. It ain't happening. So make your life a protest, deep divers. That's the solution. That's the solution. Of everything that's going on right now, that's the solution. Make your life a protest. Because as I see it, a lot of people are docile. They're locking down the whole planet saying, hey, you need to wear a mask everywhere you go. And people are like, cool, that's fine, that's great. Stockholm syndrome. The victims begin to do what the captors say just to stay alive. It's a survival mechanism. And that's what's happened on the planet right now. It's called Stockholm syndrome. You're like, oh, I can go outside. You were supposed to go outside in the first place. Why are you thanking them that you can go outside? That's your birthright. Right? It's crazy how it works, right? They kept you indoors for so long. Then they said, hey, you can go out just to see one person. And people are like, oh, thank you so much. I can go out just to see one person. You're supposed to be doing that anyway. When you learn how to be a rebel, you will free yourself from everything out there that's trying to control you. Because anytime they say, hey, we want to keep you safe, safe is a code word for control. Say, hey, I'm already safe right now in the heart of nature. This willow tree got my back, deep divers. Since when has any government cared about its people? All they care about is control. So you have to learn how to become the architect of your own reality. And therefore, nobody can take your breath away, because that's your birthright. They want to distance you from Mother Nature. That's what this is all about. Look around at your city. There are buildings everywhere. Trees, gone. Rainforests, gone. Billions of trees, 15.3 billion trees cut down every single year. That's a whole lot of oxygen no longer in the atmosphere. That's what they want. They want to take away your breath. They want to take your breath away. So the solution, go and find a tree. Go and hug a tree, because now you can, woo, breathe in that good ass prana, baby. Get your air back. Say, we ain't having it. And then just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Have a beautiful day, deep divers. We are the power. We are the power. We always were. We always were. And we always will be. Have a beautiful day. Peace. When everyone's going left, I'm going right. When everyone's going up, I'm going down. When everyone's going down, I'm going up. I'm different, deep divers. I told you. This is not an accident. Even if it was a man-made virus. This is part of divine order. Nothing happens in this universe without the universe ordaining it. Everything happens for a reason. Why could this possibly happen? It's terrible, Ralph. No. This is a blessing in disguise, because this is a confirmation from the universe that it's finished. That's why I'm celebrating, deep divers. Oh, baby. That's why I'm doing a little samba, baby, every single day, because I know Babylon is falling. And what you're seeing before your eyes, compulsory face masks and lockdown and economic collapse, are the symptoms of a dying empire. And that's why this is the last power grab to control people on the planet, because they know it's over. They know it's finished. And this is something that is happening for a reason. This is the global reset button. Nature is celebrating right now. Wait a minute. Those birds are singing right now. They're like, phew. Ralph, what? Okay, they're talking to me right now, deep divers. They're like, it's been so good to have human beings just in quarantine, because the air is so clean and clear, and I can really, woo, breathe in that good ass prana, baby. I don't know what this virus is. It's not in my reality. What? Slow motion this side. You see, reality is your attention. Energy flows where attention goes. So we free ourselves from this Babylonian matrix by taking back our attention. Everything in this matrix is designed to steal your attention, your energy. And you have to occupy your mind. You have to occupy your whole entire body. You have to be present with yourself. It's finished, deep divers. This whole system is finished. It's collapsing. Let it collapse. You can be in the world, but not off the world. That's what I am. I'm in the world, but I'm not off the world. I'm a multi-dimensional being having a human experience, doing a little samba, baby. When humanity rises, everybody rises because there is only a collective. There is no individual. That's why I told you, to get out of this situation, you have to unite. To get out of this situation, you have to band together with your fellow brother and sister on the planet to say, actually, I'm not satisfied with the way the world is going. You see, fear is the biggest virus that's spreading on the planet. Fear is the greatest pandemic on the planet. And fear is contagious. It's the lower frequency. To get out of this situation, you have to stop being afraid. What is fear? False evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. We have to move into unconditional love, which is how we get out of the frequency of fear. That is how to get out of this situation. It's time to wake up out of the dream. It's time to wake up out of the matrix. People are like, Ralph, how come you're so fearless? Because I'm the chosen one. The universe works in my favor. I'm divinely protected. The cat down the road is my bodyguard. I want to remind you, deep divers, we are the power. We always were, and we always will be. Peace.
And this is a 3D CHAV'S take on it. Look, I don't understand why everyone's talking about you should love, you should let love guide you, not fear. What the hell does that mean? I mean, you're supposed to be scared. Look what's going on in this world. Oh my God. Half of this stuff I can't even believe because it comes from social media. Obviously, I only watch the news, so I just believe that kind of stuff. But there's some really crazy shit that's being leaked out on social media. I don't want to believe it. Like, well, child sex trafficking, pedophiles, all my favorite Hollywood stars and celebrities are like just evil. Like, yeah, right. I do not believe that for 1 second. First of all, I do believe that you do have to get scared about this coronavirus. Come on, it's like killing people. I can't wait till the vaccine comes out. I am just dying to take shots of the vaccine. I'm not even just going to take 1 shot. I'm going to take 2 shots because I need it. I'm scared of this virus, for God's sakes. Look, I want to say, stay safe, guys. Social distance. Remember to social distance. Stand apart from people. They say 2 meters. Stand 2 meters apart. Don't be next to people. They're a death threat. Remember, they're a death. You have to be scared of other people. You've got to live in fear. That's a healthy way. It's your adrenaline. It's your ego protecting you. You need to stay in fear. Stay apart from people. Wear the masks. Remember to wear the masks, guys. I'm so glad it's going to become mandatory to wear masks. I'm so glad it's already happening. It's already happening. We can't go anywhere without wearing masks. You must wear the mask. Remember that, guys. Social distance. Stay safe. Stay safe. Be a local hero. Be a local hero and follow the government guidelines. I feel so proud of myself when I wear the mask, and I'm scared of other people. I feel like I'm doing the service to humanity. I feel like a really good girl. So I'm doing the service to humanity by telling you guys to keep safe and to follow the government guidelines. I'm not just a blonde bimbo, am I? I'm Katie from Essex. Thanks for watching a child's take on it. Don't forget forget to hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel, and for more inspirational quotes, check out my Instagram at freedompreneur_lifestyle.